Without wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best checked luggage 2022. The product links are in the description and in first comment. The number 5 on the list is Travelpro Platinum Elite. Travelpro Platinum Elite, I bought the spinner in and had a minor breakover time here in Travelpro's customer service blew me away here and I'm now here as a new customer for life of Travelpro. I've flown about miles with the bag since then, even with the pandemic, and the bag developed a few scuffs, especially when I've had to check the bag. A zipper broke and a zipper pull got lost, so I submitted the warranty claim expecting a repair. Instead I got an entire replacement which legitimately floored me. I had heard stories about Travelpro's excellent customer service, but it wasn't until this that I believed them. It took less than a month between submitting the claim and getting the replacement. Just make sure you register the bag immediately. I'll probably never stop using Travelpro from now on, and I've been eyeing the spinner. I found this bag via the Wirecutter's recommendation for carry-on bags. Back then I was flying for work and spending nights a week on the road. Every week my carry-on broke on a Monday morning, 1 week thankfully after getting off the plane, so I needed a quick replacement before going home. The gold standard for consultants is often Briggs and Riley, but I didn't feel like I was ready to jump from my carry-on to a monster. Other colleagues praised Travelpro as a solid step in between, so seeing the Wirecutter's recommendation let me feel comfortable enough to do the day prime delivery on it and sent to my hotel. I've been using the bag since then and I've been very happy with it. The wheels are disproportionately large compared to the bag, and this is excellent. The wheels glide very smoothly and never jam, even when on European cobblestones. The wheels lock in alignment, so on smooth airport surfaces, I can push and let go and expect the bag to stay rolling with me if I need to switch hands of something I'm carrying. The telescoping handle is so sturdy, which was a relief because that's what broke on my old bag. Importantly, with spinners this bag is well balanced. I've never had it fall over when I've had my hand carry bag on top it, whereas my old bag required careful packing to avoid it being unbalanced. Main quibbles: unfortunately, the comfortable grab handle on the telescope is too big for the luggage pass-through on the backpack I was using, so be careful on that. The electronic battery cable is a gimmick in my opinion, and I've never found value in it. The capacity is large, but I find that telescoping handle makes the interior space a bit weird to use. To this day, I've found myself continuing to use this bag even if my travel plans and baggage allowances would have meant I would have previously used a larger checked bag. I supplement it with a duffel for extra stuff and will check that instead, but this Travelpro is so good that it has changed my travel and bag packing strategy permanently. This is what a true on the Net Promoter score looks like. I hands down recommend this bag because it's smartly designed, well built, and comes with amazing customer service. The number 4 on the list is Briggs Riley Baseline. Briggs Riley Baseline. This is my first Briggs and Riley product. I bought this in the Tumi Voyager Super Legger to compare. At 2 pounds heavier, the sturdiness of this bag gives it the sense of being higher quality, though my guess is the Tumi bag uses more advanced materials and would hold up similarly in all but the most extreme cases, baggage handlers, and unfortunately, if you travel enough, eventually you will have to check the bag. In my comparison, I packed days worth of clothes including jeans, slacks, shirts, cardigans, sets of workout clothes, heels, short boots, flats, a swimsuit and cover-up, and my Tumi puffer jacket, and I had room to spare. With the handles on the outside, packing was much easier and I was able to make the most out of the interior space. For fun, I put in an additional sweaters and used the expansion feature. It worked like a charm, though if you are a small woman I recommend putting the bag on the ground before compressing it to get more leverage. I was particularly impressed by the rigidness of the bag while expanded after years of expanding spinners where the expansion is a cloth zipper that allows the two halves to wobble. This was a nice surprise and added to the sense of quality. I tried out the suitor with 2 blazers and a shift dress that is tough to pack. The dress was probably more wrinkled in the suitor, but the wrinkles were not as deep as they are when I have to fold that dress. The suitor was easier to use than I would have guessed, and after some practice, I think I can reduce the wrinkling. The clothes in this section did not take up significantly more space than they would have folded traditionally. My only 2 gripes about the bag are the wheels and the weight. weight is just a factor of the sturdiness, so I won't elaborate. The wheels roll very well, but they are two different sizes. The wheels along the back are larger than the ones in front, which causes the bag to tip forward more easily, especially when loaded. This was only mistake, since this will cause the bag to tip away from the handles and be unwieldy. In several situations it isn't worth a star, but at these prices perfection is expected. Overall, I'm probably going to keep this bag over the lighter, more elegant to me because of the baseline capacity, the ability to expand, the structure and the suitor. The number 3 on the list is Victorinox Works Traveler. Victorinox Works Traveler amazing suitcase, lightweight, compact yet holds an amazing amount of clothes. The overall appearance is sleek and slim. The outside material composition is very tough and held up well on my trip. It has a total of wheels which were silky smooth while rolling even on rough or uneven surfaces. There is a wide variety of removable compartments capable of holding a laptop, computer and other items. Internal adjustable straps provide extra hold on the contents, whereby preventing the shifting during your trip. You also have the option to extend the width of your suitcase, which certainly comes in handy when packing those presents that you have picked up during your trip or vacation. Having a suitcase that has approved lock is definitely an awesome feature. This should prevent unauthorized personnel such as Snoopy baggage handlers from stealing items from your suitcase. The zippers are top of the line and operate in all directions with great ease. There is a hidden luggage tag which is completely unobtrusive and folds into the suitcase itself. No more ripped or missing tags to deal with. I found that when the suitcase is full, the extendable handle felt somewhat flimsy when rolling the suitcase. The manufacturer's warranty covers everything for a full year and then followed by an additional years. That in itself says a lot of how that manufacturer's backs it. This product is second to none. We just got home from an international vacation, so we really had a chance to test this suitcase. We've never had one in this price range before and wondered what the advantages were. I knew the Victorinox brand from all the Swiss Army knives I've purchased. They were excellent build and quality, and this suitcase is as well. You can tell from the time you remove it from the carton and pull up telescoping handle. It just glides up to whichever of the two positions you select. On my cheaper suitcases, that handle often acts like it's stuck in molasses. I love that this suitcase has wheels. You can either pull it behind you like a two-wheeler or let it glide along the floor effortlessly on its wheels, and those wheels are amazing. Each of the wheels are dual caster. That means just the slightest pull will have the suitcase follow you in any direction. And all the wheels have Mitsubishi silent rubber tires. The only caution, of course, is don't leave the suitcase on a slanted floor while you go off on an errand. The case may follow you unexpectedly. The zippers are also heavy duty, which is good because the zipper is often the failure point of a heavily packed suitcase. You don't want to get to your destination and find that you need to stop at a luggage store to get your stuff home again. Victorinox claims these zippers are self-repairing. That's a feature that I'm not anxious to test, but it's reassuring that it's available. The number 2 on the list is Delsey Paris. Delsey Paris, don't let the low price fool you. This is a great case. My wife and I just finished a 2-week trip to where we visited 4 islands. I had loaded this case up to pounds, which is close to the pound limit before the airlines charge more. We flew from Michigan to Los Angeles, where the bag was switched over to the plane taking us to Hawaii. From there we ended up taking 3 more island hopper flights before we finally flew home via a very short layover in Seattle. All told, this bag was subjected to baggage handling 8 times, as well as being walked across multiple surfaces from carpeting to extremely rough tile. Throughout it all, the bag was light, maneuverable, and extremely durable. I would not hesitate to recommend this bag for extended traveling because of the excellent performance. The zippers are undamaged and work flawlessly. The roller wheels, which are always a concern on any suitcase, have been extremely durable. I slid the heavy case out of the trunk of the vehicle onto the ground where the wheels were subjected to impact, and there has not been any issue whatsoever. I bought both the mid-size bag and the inch carry-on. The mid-size was checked and did reach us on a Europe trip both ways. It also went through luggage handling on a cruise ship. There are a few scratches, one quite long. It isn't going to go through luggage handling looking new, but that is not an issue for me. Didn't crack or break, and they were packed. Heavy wheels are still there, handle still works. My husband put a heavy carry-on on top with a strap and it worked to get us in and out of the airport. He hated the four wheels as he prefers to drag it behind him, and loaded as he was, it was difficult. I took and walked it next to me. I noticed either bag is sluggish rolling on the carpet in hotels, so I had to drag them. Very classy. I liked the silver. It worked great as a carry-on to Europe. There is a larger one that says carry-on on Amazon, but it is too tall as the size didn't measure the wheels. This one fits in the luggage compartment on its side wheels. In the airlines like that to save room, as so many people are using only carry-ons. Love the front pocket for easy access to liquids and a jacket. I stuffed it and the zippers work great. I slipped a large soft personal bag over the handle. I checked this Delsey coming back and really missed those wheels walking to gates as I had to carry the other bag on my shoulder. Won't do that again. Nice interior, snaps that expanded and tightened easy, plus a full zip covered area. The number one on the list is Rimowa Hybrid. Rimowa Hybrid. I walked into the Rimowa store at the Crystals in Las Vegas. We were greeted promptly, and any questions we had were answered. We felt like we were amongst friends. We ended up buying 2 cabin-size aluminum luggages and cannot wait to start using them for future travels. I recommend this store at the Crystals as they associates were friendly and patient in answering all the questions we had, and it was no pressure in our decision if we were to walk out with a new purchase or not. Very professional, excellent luggage, moves very well and feels firm. Obviously the style is iconic, however be warned they mark scratch and pick up dents pretty quickly. I personally the used look and stickers add character. Thank you to Gmail, very good sales member at the London Bond Street store. Fast shipping, arrived on time as estimated. Packaging is protective, easy to navigate. Website very informative, details, size, weight, confidence in the brand Rimowa, so no hesitation in ordering online through the company website. High quality, luggage attractive and stylish. Finally, after at least a week trying to coordinate it with a senior technician, he went through the same routine to supposedly solve the lock issue that we tried initially from the online forum. Total waste of time and energy. Now Rimowa's advice is for us to bring the suitcase into New York City. My husband is and we are temporarily residing over an hour from the city, which makes this burdensome for us. Rimowa in Italy stated that before they'd send a mailing label we had to go through the motions over the phone with the technician. Now Rimowa want us to transport to New York. I sent in a complaint to the company about this inconvenience. Divider system is height adjustable to fit your belongings to ensure that they arrive perfectly pressed and wrinkle free with a selection of zippered pockets including an exterior front tech compartment. This cabin-sized suitcase still has enough room to carry your travel essentials. The multi-wheel system has been pioneered by Rimowa to offer an effortless ride over any terrain, and the telescoping handle offers countless height opportunities for increased comfort. As part of the Rimowa entry-level luggage collection, you can be sure that this case still offers the incredible craftsmanship and superior design innovation that the brand is so famous for.